Hello everybody out there in YouTube land. It is the 17th of December and about close to 2:45 in the PM, and I'm making this little record noting that today has been 1 year that I've been off of prescription medication, with the exception of 3 notable exceptions which had occurred back in July of this year, on the 6th to be precise, and on the 24th of August. What had happened when I went through my conditions earlier on in this year, I sustained myself, and when things got really hard though during June, and it took me time to get help because I had appointments, but they were kind of a long way away. But when I finally got to one of the appointments, I was prescribed Effexor, but it was not the right one. At Coley Dickinson, they gave me the actual dosage, which actually works really quick, like in 30 minutes, and I took one pill, and what happened to me was I had a medically induced panic attack where I got very sick to my stomach and my head didn't feel right and I felt dizzy. And a few days later, after I let the effects from the first Effexor leave me, I took half a pill days later, after July 6th, and as I was standing about half an hour later, I felt like not a pulsing, but it was a feeling going from this side of my head, kind of like a switching of moods. It was really freaky. Both those times though, I had the benefits come to me, but they were too much to handle, and I had the side effects along with the benefits. And the third and last time, I did take one 37 milligram pill of Effexor, which is the smallest dose that it comes in. And it was a bitch to get the stuff because it wasn't covered by Mass Health because of pill quantities. So I was rejected the first time around, and the second time around I was rejected for something, I can't remember what it was. But the third time around, my psychiatrist went through the hoops and did get the Effexor extended release tablets, or capsules. I did take one, and it was hell for 38 hours. My brain was clicking, I was getting more anxiety, hot sweats. I was at one point where I looked in the mirror at myself and I saw a violent person. It really disgusted me. I don't know what it was, but I was totally in a different mood. The extended release tablet didn't kick in until about 10 hours later, and when it did, everything as far as the effects were concerned were the same thing as the regular venlafaxine, but it was a little bit more increased. I felt too calm, I felt too relaxed, and I was getting the side effects along with it at the same time. I woke up at around 6 o'clock the next morning with major anxiety issues and impulses telling me to jump out the 4th floor window. I did get myself out and told myself I'm going to go for a walk, and I got past it. Later on that day, I had a 5-hour headache and a buzzing in my head, which was audible. It felt like when you have your head up against the washing machine, like a roar, 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 roar. But after 2 hours after that, the effect from the pill wore off and I was back to myself. Those were the only times that I've tried taking any medication after December 17th of 2008. And a makeup was done by my psychiatrist, and it's been concluded that I am sensitive now to any form of psychotropic drugs. I cannot take them, my body can't handle them, and my mind can't. It's not uncommon to be on medication for a lot of years, and then when you get off of them, wait a little while and then try to get back on them. It could be a thing where you can't get back on them, where they have a very bad effect on you. And in my case, they did, and I was only on a 37 pill, and I went through all that. So I'm hypersensitive to medications, can't take them. So what I have to kind of do on my own and work things out on my own. I'm still going through skewed perceptions, screwed up thinking, and some panic attacks. Yes, I'm still having them. I had a major one about 5 days ago. But that was like the first major one. I haven't really had any bad ones since the middle of this year. Pretty much I've been able to control them. But I don't really count those 3 times because they were only like 1 pill for 1 day, and then a half days later, and then a month and so later it was one extended release capsule. And you know, not only that, but I'm afraid to take any medication, whether it be psychotropic or not. I have a phobia, and I've had that for a while because I don't want anything messing with my head. I mean, I figure it's messed up enough, I don't need it messed up more. But besides that, December 17th, 2008 was the last day I took the final Effexor tab with the trazodone and all the other stuff. And so I would consider myself 1 year free of prescription medication, with the exception of those 3 times. And besides, you know, I've been going through stuff, but you know, it's not. There are times where I have good times. It's not all bad times. So, just the thing about hanging in there and just taking it easy and trying to work this out on my own. And I don't know what started these attacks from happening. I've always had some form of depression when I was a teen, but I don't know what caused all these other weird things to happen with me near or at my middle 30s. I know I've been told on my father's side depression and anxiety run rampant, but I would have had something earlier, I think. I don't know really what it is. It's pretty freaky. So I even had a sound file back from January of 2008. Even when I was on prescription medication, I was having panic attacks. So I really don't know. But I just wanted to make this little update and to let everyone know I'm alright, and I'm going to continue to be alright and fight what I gotta fight. It isn't easy to do, but I don't have any medication on me where I feel like I'm going to be held back, because that's what certain medications will do, especially antidepressants. And you know, having stuff held back too is not good, and pills can do that. They can hold certain thoughts back and you feel like you don't have any control. But I'm not going through any pill side effects, and I'm not being held back, so that's a good sign. I feel a lot more freer, even though I do have things in which certain pills would help, but I can't take them. I'm too oversensitive to them. My body, my mind cannot handle them. So I'm on my own with this. But I'll keep updated on my progress and what goes on. And thank you all for listening. Peace out.